Introduction to the operation of clay accessories. Cutting knife suitable for cutting bulk clay. Smooth clay accessories. Add water to smooth the clay. Hole digging tools can be used on both sides. Poke tool used to decorate surface patterns. Claw tool used to decorate stripe patterns. The other end can smooth the surface. Introduction to gap filling tools. Score the splice to add stickiness. Adding water helps bond. Connect the two sides with one end of the silicone tip. Another way is to fill the gaps with clay strips. Connect the slit with a metal end. The difference between sanding surfaces with sponges and sanding pads. The sponge is used for clay before drying. Add water to soak the sponge and clay surface, and gently rub the surface to make it smooth. Sanding pad. Sanding on a thoroughly dry clay surface helps to paint later. Operation of pattern molds. Spray water on the inside of the mold to reduce sticking. Remove the excess clay. Note that the thickness of the clay board should not exceed the thickness of the mold itself, otherwise it will be difficult to remove. Gently remove the mold, adjust the size, and level the surface. Operation of letter molds. Remove the letters and cut the edges, noting that the font is mirror symmetrical. Adding water to the surface of the letter molds can prevent damage to the surface due to adhesion. Press lightly on the surface according. In contrast, the letter after adding water are clearer. How to shape air dry clay. Squeeze and shape, suitable for smaller bowls, cups, and small pottery toys. The clay is directly kneaded into the desired shape, and the craft paper assists in shaping. How to judge whether the clay needs to be added with water. Normally, it can be used directly by opening the clay packaging bag. The clay is slightly sticky to the hand, not particularly difficult to shape, and can be operated directly. If you feel that the clay is not easy to press, add water and knead. Be careful not to add too much water, it will turn into mud. Operation precautions during the process. What should I do if the clay cracks? Cracking problem. Add water to soak the clay and connect the fractures. Water needs to be added to make the inside of the clay completely wet. Scratches help the clay to bond. Splicing and adding mud can also help with joining. Cracking of the finished product. Make the slurry, add water to dilute the clay. Fill the mud into the gaps. Water is also added to the finished product that has dried, which helps with bonding. Wait for the second time to dry. Coloring coating. Apply the pigment evenly. Do not touch the pigment until it has dried, as this will damage the surface. The coating position is brighter in color. Do not touch the coating. You need to wait 30 minutes. The coating has a certain amount of water resistance, but it cannot be soaked and cannot hold physical food. The clay itself is not waterproof, and it needs to be coated after the front and back sides are colored.